Hello, we are day after in the morning glow of the sunshine because we crashed so hard last night.
You are so much more animated than me.
I am on Idaho time now, so I'm awake. This is like 10:30 for me.
I'm on Dante time, which means I should be in bed.
I mean, to be fair, we did pack you a pillow.
Yeah, I brought a pillow to the green room and I just slept for half of it. It was great.
Yeah. I stole the pillow after we were done, and I got out of the bulk of Lena, and I laid flat horizontal on the floor because I'm old. I'm my age is showing, Dante.
There are a lot of people doing that on the other side of the stage. Did you notice?
I
Everyone's
did.
watching it just laying down.
I did. Well, I couldn't find a place to change. And so I was like, I really don't want to leave because everything's happening and I want to watch more skits. So I did the theater change where you wear your shirt and you change inside. Well, as I'm getting my arm through the sleeve hole inside the shirt, this muscle right here seizes
Ooh.
And pinches. And I'm like, where's the pillow? I grabbed the pillow and I'm like, I have to be horizontal for the next 30 minutes. So I was just laying down watching the skit. We had a table off to the side, and I wanted to say hello to it's
good.
Yeah, it's good.
Something happened. Oh no!
The screen went into time saver mode, so we're not burning, so we can't see our faces as we record.
Hey, tech stuff. I can train you on that.
We can talk about that later.
She doesn't know what power save mode is.
I know what it is. I don't know how to do it.
She doesn't know what power save mode is.
I know what it does. I just don't know how to do it.
Okay, continue.
This is how he treats me, guys. So I'm horizontal because I just tweak out, and we got a table, and we have a really adorable cosplayer who's Azir from League of Legends.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was so happy about this because, in the past I've gone to League of Legends photo shoots and gatherings, and I like talking to people and bonding over a league. And the last couple times, oh, who do you play? Oh, I don't play the game. I'm like, cool.
The easy conversation starter is ruined.
The simple conversation starter does not exist. This Azir plays the game. And I was like, oh my God.
They start doing this. So me and her friend, who's Dante's friend, are check out. We're just going to sit here and be like, yes.
We just talked about League. We were just in our own world for a little bit.
Which is fine. Dee actually had to come find me. She's like, oh, there you are. And I'm like, hi, I had to be horizontal for a minute.
It was a Ninja D.
Yeah.
So she had entered the contest.
The booby fighty anime that sounds like Nikki, but is Nike.
Is it Nike?
It's Nike.
Oh, Nike? You
gotta say it with the Japanese accent. Nike.
Wait, no, it's Ni. Nike. Nike, yeah.
Nike. I don't know. It's the booby fighty anime that everyone loves that doesn't like the dress up game. It's Nikke. One is booby ladies who have good story. One is not booby lady who wears pretty dresses but good story.
So she kind of said there's plot.
There's plot.
There's two different kinds of plot.
There's plot. And
then there's plot.
There's plot. So we just kind of talked over there. Oh, her costume was so good. I felt so bad because it was also it's a plot game. So the less clothes you have, the more armor stats you have.
There were other cosplayers that were really, really good. You want to talk about the Marcel?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I think it's Marcel. We don't go to Dungeon Meshi yet, but there was a lot of good Dungeon Meshi, and I'm pretty sure it was original design.
Yeah, I think they said that.
I could see with my embroider eye just how intricate and detailed this was, and she had this beautiful waterfall drape. It breaks my heart she didn't win anything.
Yeah, even just seeing through the screen, even for someone like me who's a complete novice at costuming, completely, I could see how much detail went into that. That was nuts.
He heard me gasp and was like, oh, that is gorgeous. So we'll talk, now that you bring up novice and judging. So Dante has been, Zerky Durky has been.
I go by all of them.
All of them. Many people know him by many names. He's a man of many names and faces. However, he is not one for craftsmanship.
I have never entered craftsmanship because I can't make costumes. I can make props. That's
yes. So the reason why I chose Slayers is so hopefully to work on his prop making skills and get him to master's level so we can technically compete where his performance skill is.
That being said, let's talk about foam. I fucking hate foam. Ava foam, yeah, it's great for people who are experienced with it. People who aren't experienced with it, it's hot garbage. I hate it. Dremeling it, shit goes everywhere. Okay, I'm done.
You know, you could have just done Worbla.
My rant's over. Worbla's expensive.
Okay, I'm just saying, it would have solved a lot of your problems.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna spend that much more money on it.
To be fair, his costume was the cheapest. Mine was the most expensive, but we managed to get there. Foam is not easy to work with, but it's easier and more accessible and cheaper. He did a really good job. I'm very proud of him. We just had to fit everything to him in the correct orientation.
I did not do a good job.
And that's why we won Best Comedy.
There we go.
So
it's the last time I used caulk to hide seams.
We won Best Comedy, which I feel like is a really hard one to win.
For you, maybe. I mean, me, I'm the comedy guy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's what we mostly win is Best Comedy.
I know. I'm just saying, like your jokes could fall flat, and like there goes your chance of winning because you insulted people.
Even if one joke goes flat, it's like it doesn't ruin a skit. And we didn't have any real jokes that went flat.
No.
The tame jokes, like the really light jokes, some of them didn't hit with the audience.
Like I want to watch the recording so I can hear if like people's reaction because I couldn't hear shit on stage. Could you?
I
heard when it was really loud.
I could hear everyone behind us.
Yeah.
Like laughing. I couldn't hear much in front of me.
Yeah. It was really hard, and I was getting like the deer in the headlight stage light. So I was like, I have to keep looking away at the figurehead and look back because my eyes are so blurry.
The trick is you don't look directly in the light.
Well, I'm tall and I'm looking here and I have sensory stuff where the lights come down and into my eyeballs and x-ray. Like, anyways. Yeah. I like the stage this year. Like, it's a bit of a runway and we had to adjust our plans a little bit.
It's small.
Yeah.
But when I've typically done skits before, like, we don't need a lot of space.
Yeah.
I honestly wish I knew those rice paper, what is it called, rice paper?
Yeah, we didn't know about it till we got there.
I didn't know there was rice paper displays, which would have been great. I could have done stuff behind them.
Yeah.
But we had a whole backdrop, like, it was fine. Like, it worked out.
If we wouldn't, so last year they didn't have the rice paper displays. So when I researched the stage of what it was going to look like, which is why I told you to build the frame the way you did.
The backdrop.
Backdrop frame. Because I'm like, okay, if there's no rice paper, like no wings where you can run off real quick, change while I'm doing the incantation. Because we timed the incantation to give you about a 30-second quick change.
And my wig got caught.
It's fine. I literally, my wig is actually like being at the bottom.
Well, she's grabbing that. I had to run behind the backdrop, put on a Lafufu head, but I had issues with that. I only have literally 15 seconds to do all this.
You had 30.
No. It's like 15 because you already start talking your line when I get behind the curtain and I have to be ready to stand up.
Oh, at the end of the incantation.
Yeah, 15 seconds. So that's getting the a pink coat on, the head, the arms, and making sure I have the props. So
I made the skit needlessly complicated because I wanted to.
The biggest problem is just the time constraint.
Yeah.
If it wasn't what was it? 30 minutes, 30 seconds?
Yeah, 3:30.
If it was longer than that, even by 30 seconds, it would have been fine.
Yeah. So this wig was at the bottom of the tote.
Mm-hmm.
I just have a little bit of fix-its.
Yeah, nice.
Like I made our wigs purposely indestructible.
Nice, appreciate that.
Gallery will just need some fresh crimping and like touch-ups when I get you into this again. But yeah, no, I purposely researched, I think, for about a year before this on how to make these wigs indestructible.
Nice. Cool. I don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah, that's why we're in Journeyman.
Uh-huh.
That's why I put us in Journeyman because we're not at Master's level.
So our skit apparently had to be Journeyman. But in terms of skit performance,
We're masters.
We're masters. So it's weird when you factor in costume judging, and I guess the skits, depending on the content, I guess it has to balance out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
if some people are asking like, why weren't we in master skit? I'm like, I don't know. Ask this person.
Because I haven't won past novice.
Yeah. So it was confusing. I didn't want to deal with that, so I just I handle all of it.
Yeah. Well, Rob would have bumped us.
Yeah.
Like he would have physically said, no, you're a masters.
Yeah.
Like, but he also knows you don't sew.
Yeah, and that's
craft.
the whole thing about it.
And the other problem is, and maybe this is until you run with Anime Hunter, like all of the Anime Hunters who have won.
We've only done skits though. That's it.
No, you've only done skits?
We've never done costume judging.
Oh, then yeah.
That's why I'm in master category.
Okay. So like when I looked at the rules, so specifically for Sakura Con at placement, it said for journeyman, made 10 costumes, won a couple of awards.
And they were combining all this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Combined. So. Masters was you won either in Masters category before, like Craftsman Masters category, or won Best in Show, which means you were both.
So I've gotten best. Well, no, because when they say Best in Show on there, they don't factor in the olden days.
No.
Because we've been Best in Show. Mm-hmm. But there was a Best in Show for skits and a Best in Show for costuming.
Yeah.
Now it sounds like people are combining Best in Show
with
both. And to qualify for that, you have to be entered in costume judging and do a skit.
Yeah. So and they haven't won for Anime Hunters hasn't won for craftsmanship.
We have never entered craftsmanship at all.
So that throws us into my highest category, which is journeyman. Which there was a whole.
Are you still in frame?
Yeah.
Okay.
It follows us. But it follows. So like there was a whole entire like pre-show or the intermission. Explained it all for this contest, and she even says like craftsmanship.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not in masters for this.
But then why was everyone asking us still?
Because maybe just like me, I didn't understand the rules, so maybe they didn't understand the rules either.
Yeah, but the rules was spoken to them.
It's still confusing because a lot of us are still old and cosplayers, like who know the old rules.
Yeah. Like if we were just doing best in if there was a Best in Show skit, we would have been masters.
Yeah.
I would have said, fuck craftsmanship. Let's just go over there.
Whole anime. Like, nope, not doing craftsmanship.
Nope. I'm proud of what we've made. I'm really proud of what we've made and how clean it is for me. Mm-hmm. Like everything's sergered. I did Stitch in the Ditch for both yours and mine. I made him a really little poet undershirt. I give him little fancy poofy things to make his sleeve pop up more. I did for my diabetes, I made a little pouch for my pump. I made it so his costume can change with his sizes and it can be reusable. So a lot of the stuff I built into our stuff, I feel like could have been bumped to masters. It just wasn't clean enough.
With my armor, again, it's my first time doing this.
They don't. I don't think they did not think you're ready for masters.
Oh, absolutely not for costuming. No.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm ready for novice. I need to go to a freaking training shop or something, a workshop. No, like I said, I used caulk before to hide the seams. That's one technique, but you'd have to get it so perfect and smooth because you can't sand it after it's once it's dried and whatnot. You're done. There's no sanding caulk.
Yeah. But, that's. I think these are all our live reactions. Are you free Friday, or are you doing?
I am at something called PDX Land, which is a 4-day LAN party in Ridgefield, Washington. If you like playing video games on computers with a bunch of people and lots of prizes,
this is a sponsor
like college. Actually, old LAN parties.
Oh my god, I didn't know that's what you were doing.
PDX Land, yeah.
Okay.
Shameless plug.
All right, so our full debrief of watching our skit will probably come later than after he finishes PDX.
Because I'm busy every single weekend of April and the first weekend of May. I am busy.
Okay,
I am gone.
Are you free a Wednesday?
I'm free Wednesdays. Yes.
Okay, let's grab a Wednesday. Are you free this Wednesday?
Oh yeah, I'm free this Wednesday.
Okay, so let's plan for this Wednesday for watching our skit and then doing our breakdown and then critiquing each other. Because I have my little notes of I could have done this better, I could have done this better, I could have done this better. But we're also going to the post-judging feedback panel. Mm-hmm. Mostly because I want to see what they were looking for. Because I think the one who won Best in Show, and they were a really good skit and really clean. It matched everything I did, so I think they just did what I did better.
Could be,
that's my guess. And I want to see, and I want to get that feedback. Judging and having people come up and do like, doing this to me makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, I didn't do that to me. I'm like, yeah, here you go. Here's the armor. Here's sword. 10 seconds. Okay. So like, I'm costume judging.
They were all surrounding me, and I'm like,
well,
okay.
I said you go first.
Yeah.
So they're going over your costume. There's a lot to talk about on your costume. They're asking you a lot of questions, which was eating up the time, which I forgot there's a time limit.
Yeah, you should have yelled at me.
Then it's my turn to get up, and I'm like, all right, let's talk about the foam sword first, because the foam sword off her back.
It looks really good, guys. Go grab it.
I still don't like it, but it's foam. So, well, she's grabbing that. So I talk about that, and literally, I'm like 30 to 45 seconds into talking about that, and they're like, by the way, you have 10 seconds left. I'm like, fuck, here's a phone with the seams, and I did caulk on this, and the boots, and the thing with leather paint, blah, blah, blah. I just like
boots with the fur and the trim.
It all out in 10 seconds.
Girl got boots with the fur and the trim and the
yeah, that was a great judging experience for me. Yeah. Not against the judges at all. It's just the time.
It was the
realize
time.
It was the time thing.
I forgot again that we only get 5 minutes if we're a duo. They don't give us more time for more costumes.
I really like the judges. They were all nice.
Oh, the judges were so sweet. So I followed one already. I forgot her handle.
I only remember one. Is it Highland Cream?
Yeah.
I was already following her, I think.
I think so. She's the one that did the Yuffie, and I watched her like how she did her wig for Euphemia. And like she's really cool because she'll go and thrift like pattern, like fabric stuff, and then draft her pieces from those patterns.
Nice.
So like she'll find something that fits really good, like it's already been like professionally constructed, and then deconstruct it for what she needs it to be. So look, this is his foam sword. It came out really good, guys. I love it.
I hate it.
You can learn the 3D print or 3D model.
I did take a class on it actually for this purpose, but I still don't have enough skill to do it. I need more time. I'm very slow. Unlike Clarissa, she's faster at it because she went to school for that.
Yeah.
For me, I can probably make that in Blender. It would probably take me 4 weeks because I'm still a novice at that.
So my lesson from this experience is I have to yell at him more often and have mandatory check-in meetings.
I thought I had an entire extra week to Sakura Con, and I miscounted the weekends. So when I learned I had... That sword's not accurate. Don't show them that. That's not supposed to come out. Oh my god, that smells really strongly of top coat.
I think because we also smelled like we haven't finished our costume.
I literally sprayed it. I think I shoved it in less than 24 hours afterwards.
Okay, we're gonna leave this out now, guys.
So my throat's been bothering me this whole past week, so that's why.
It's not because we're sick, it's because we've been huffing fumes.
Wear a ventilator or mask or something, please. Open your garage doors.
Don't be us.
Yeah, that sword's supposed to stay in there because I didn't make the bevel accurate. I'm like, okay, she doesn't take the dagger out anyway, so let's just keep it in there. Again, if we were in novice category, we would have been fine. Yeah, that's bringing you down, though.
Fuck.
Instead, it made more sense to bring me down.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Skit only.
Man, those are the days. That's what is like more enjoyable than the crunch time on this stuff.
Okay, to be fair, I finished with 2 weeks ahead of time and ahead of schedule.
Mm-hmm. You're the costumer. You live for this stuff.
I know, but I was crunching literally every weekend for 2 months.
I wonder if there are any other teams like this. One person who's like solely skits and one person who's solely costume.
No, it's just us.
Oh.
Because for me and Connie, since our outfits are identical but slightly different, we're both able to split the work. Like, and she'll take the things that she's good at. Like she made the buckram hats. So the buckram for the hats and the pattern for the hats. So she's really good at buckram. I did the embroidery. So most teams, someone is really fucking good at one thing, like craftsmanship, and the other person is really fucking good at the other thing, and they come together. I'm just putting you through boot camp.
Yep.
I'm putting him through boot camp.
So I'll probably have to watch a lot of Kamui cosplay videos on foam if I'm going to keep working with this stuff.
Yeah. I'm the sewer and like the tactile media. But I feel like for this costume, particularly, everything that could go wrong for each other went wrong, and everything that could go right for each other went right. Like him working on my stuff was mostly easy. I know he's bitching about the sword, but it honestly looks really good. What else did you do? You did that.
The armor.
The
boots, that was a learning experience. So it had the leather paint, but there's no great way I could apply it. It looked really streaky.
The spray paint looks a lot better.
Yeah. So one of those, did you grab the boot that was just spray paint?
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
It's cleaner.
I found a spray paint. It was so hard to find locally, not having to order it, a spray paint that adhered to leather or pleather. Oh, camera got hit. That adhered to leather or pleather. I found something that some Reddit threads said would work, even though on the can it didn't. It's an MTN.
Yeah, that's
94.
Cool. Yeah.
The really bad thing, it smells really good. I'm like, oh, this is great. Oh, the fumes! No! I don't know what they put in that spray paint
to make it smell good.
It makes it like, oh my god, I want to smell this more, but no, it's bad. Like it's bad.
Yeah.
And it adhered, but it did take about 72 hours.
And we were out of time
for a full adhere. Barely. I got it in just in time. The only downside is the other boot. Since I did the leather paint first on it, it's streaky. It was just like a little dip in, paint on paint. So one's a little streaky.
I think you need more coats.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a little streaky though. The other boot didn't have any of it, and I sprayed that completely. I sprayed over the other boot, and the other boot, what was purely spray, looked great.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they look really good when you look down because his pants cover his boots.
Yeah, luckily it covered it, so I was able to do like more spray on the top part of the other boot, and leather. It came out.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was, what else about, so if you do Masquerade, the team who's doing Masquerade, the staff team, by far my best parents.
My Sakura Rangers.
Yeah. You want to talk about them?
Yeah, I love my Sakura Rangers. So there was a group I was with. I guess technically I'm still part of it.
You are.
Yeah, I just don't
Blue
cosplay.
Ranger?
Yeah, that was the original Blue Ranger with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started hosting. I don't know when.
I think 4 years ago, officially on the YouTubes.
Yeah, they started hosting the cosplay contest, and it's them and Mama Samu. And,
I was too shy to like I'm the person who's been following you for multiple years. And
you could have asked me. I could have just introduced you.
I'm shy.
Sam and I are chill.
I'm a shy little gremlin.
Oh, I'm a shy little gremlin. Let me just hit it off with Ninja D, just like that. Like, yeah.
Shy little gremlin who finds other shy little gremlins.
No, Ninja D's pretty popular too, right?
Don't tell me. Oh no.
Yeah. So yeah, this one is more extroverted than I am, and way better at breaking the ice with people. So it just comes naturally.
I just talk about dog.
I am envious of that. I talk about dog too.
I go, look at my Odin who broke my finger. Let me tell you the story of my pain.
God. Yeah, no, if Sam's around,
yeah. Well, I talk to her sometimes and you probably didn't recognize who I was at the time, but I'm almost going to sit here and idolize you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my Sakura Rangers, they did a great job hosting. I loved the halftime show.
I can't wait to watch it fully.
Especially for the editing. Yeah, they did a Stardew Valley thing. I couldn't see them perform on stage because we were behind the greener, so I saw silhouettes. Apparently Bree, part of Sakura Rangers, did the editing for the Stardew Valley. And just they had the text that they were saying, but it was in the Stardew Valley font and in the in-game chat. It was perfect. I loved it. And that little checkpoint saves that come up. Originally, I think I was wrong. I thought the checkpoint save came up with the bling where there was a swear word. I'm like, oh my god, it's so funny, but I don't think there was a swear word.
No, I think they just had it.
But I'm like, oh, okay, it's just normal. I'm like, it was cool. Yeah. I really liked it. So actually, I was talking to them. I'm gonna try and look at Bree's video editing window because they said it was utter chaos, and I want to see that. My skills have stagnated with video editing. I never really pushed myself to learn more.
I mean, you're really good at audio, and we did really good at Lunar.
Yeah, audio, it's audio, audio, but video, I used to do simple AMVs.
I might have a request for video for Fanime, by the way.
Okay, yeah, just let me know.
I have to wait till the song comes back to me, since it's learned to do it from Anastasia.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going, but I can still edit.
Yeah. So I'll just put you in the credits with Lola. Yeah. But anyways, frog moment, because I'm not good at video editing. But yeah, so seeing so many amazing cosplayers, the judges were so cute and sweet. They were walking around during everyone getting together and getting ready and like checking everyone out and checking like the vibe. I felt like a vibe check.
Mm-hmm. That was good. Having helpers walk around, checking on you, seeing if you need water.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that. When you think about doing that, it kind of elevates the contest for the actual contestants.
Yeah. And the green room was fantastic. I like that we had tables. We could lay down. There was plenty of space.
Shit, I didn't do any of the concessions.
They weren't any.
They were gone? Or?
They were gone.
Oh,
it was only during the day, yeah.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
I know. I went to go check. That's why I got us water from our anime-themed Stanley mug.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. So
those things can survive a car fire?
Really?
Watch the skit.
Yeah, I'm not going to shut up about it. I'm really proud of us.
Just to clarify one thing on the car fire.
It's not referenced to ALA.
It is not referenced to the ALA car fire. It is referenced to the car fire that was in the news where someone found a Stanley Cup after they were assessing the vehicle damage from emergency services. It survived, and it still had ice inside.
It can survive a car fire.
The ice did not melt.
Yeah, there was. So we're not referencing that particular.
No.
We are referencing that it
can survive a car fire because there was a Stanley Cup with ice in it still after a car fire happened.
Yeah. So we did make a certain joke about TikToks. I tried to challenge myself to prove her wrong. I did not. I got the 7.
You got the 7 out of 50.
But I hate the TikToks.
It's okay. I'm really bad at posting social stuff anyways. Like,
I rejuvenated my TikTok to see if I could do it. I lost steam so fast.
I'm just like, this is just for my friends. I'm not famous anymore. I don't care.
Yeah. Says him like, dang, Dante.
Oh yeah. So half my friends know me as Dane. Half my friends know me as Dante. And it depends on where I introduce myself to them, what time period that was. It's like there's so many factors. So it's really funny. I try to like guess, okay, when did I meet you? You're calling me Dante, so that must have been later.
I know both because I've known you for so long, and in between our overlapping social circles.
Then there's Yata Dante, which is like, okay, that's predating something.
That's a full name.
Far back, yeah.
I do like your new Zerky Durky.
Zerky Durky, it's
I like
fun.
Zerky Durky.
Zach helped me come up with that one.
You should have like a gobble, like a turkey head.
Oh, I thought about it actually.
Gobble.
There have been a few jokes about that.
Okay.
What else?
I think that's it. I know you have to go help Clarissa.
I do. Let me check my notes. Did I write anything else down? Nope. Oh no, we did not talk about Dungeon Meshi.
We didn't. Okay.
Okay, so we talked about that Marcel.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's Marcel. The Marcel cosplayer.
Yeah.
That was amazing. There was a whole other Dungeon Meshi group that went on stage.
They were so good.
They were great because let me tell you this. I love skits. That is my passion, right?
We love skits.
Their skit told a story, like a good story for Dungeon Meshi with no words.
No words.
No dancing music
so
either.
Impressive.
It was a nice, well choreographed skit. Good motion, good visuals. No words. And that super impressed me. Like, I love that. I kept forgetting to go tell them.
I know. I walked over and we talked about dogs.
Yeah, I'm glad you did it.
Yeah.
So Dungeon Meshi people, if you see this and you were the ones walking around the circle with the music and holding up the D&D dice and whatnot, doing the salt and pepper stuff, it was fantastic. I hope this reaches you.
I mean, I'm a gremlin. I live under a rock.
Yeah, you probably already Instagram friended one of them or something. Oh,
I did show them. I sent them my pet gram instead.
Oh, okay.
But okay. We'll talk about more of this on Wednesday. But one thing you wished you could have done differently.
Well, I've already talked about that, like the foam.
Okay, so just the foam? Nothing else?
It was the foam. I wish I would have used either gesso or something that could be sandable. There was a blade I printed and I put it together. But yeah, to bring out that. So we did not make STL files for these. No.
This is Digital Nomad, I believe.
But
yeah.
Yeah, so like each part, so like here's 1 seam, 2 seam, 3 seam, 4 seam. I was running out of time, but I used paper clay, but I should have been generous with it. I just tried to be exact and fill it. I needed to just clump it on because paper clay is sandable when it dries.
Yeah.
I did not do that. So that's why this top seam is, you can still kind of see it, but it's the one that was done best out of all of them. The rest were not. So this is another big learning experience for me when it comes to hiding seams. I just need to explore more materials.
Yeah.
And
then my problem, so I printed the hilt because my printer was nicer than his printer, as in like did not misbehave. And so I got one seam almost completely hidden, but I didn't want to put the rod in because it was going to be really hard to take out. But I had to have something connected because the file, this seam wasn't here. It's one full thing. And yeah, that was rough. So I had it perfect, and then I pulled out the placeholder, and it just kind of, and I had to fix the repair, and then I started to get bumpy because of the resin top coat. And
it looks really good. Like, I mean, you're only seeing these
mad.
imperfections if you're looking at it from like 1 or 2 feet away.
And then we fucked up with the hot glue.
That was my bad. So,
and then I wanted to cast the gems, but the resin wasn't curing.
So I had to print the gems out. But because the resin was filled on here, it wasn't fitting flush.
Yeah.
So I had to use a clump of hot glue, which I used too much on this side, and it spilled out and actually started damaging.
So here's the problem: Dana's scared of the hot glue because he has feeling in his fingers still. I'm like, fuck this shit, get in there! And I'm touching the hot glue.
The hot glue as it's coming out. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, Jesus.
I'm a woman. Pain means nothing.
Oh God.
Anyways, so yeah, I probably should have done the hot glue because I have done way sussier things with hot glue to get it how I want.
So
I
felt bad about that.
It's fine. I'm gonna redo this one because I really like this blade out of his 2 swords. I like this one the best. Mm-hmm. And I love the color. I love everything what I did. I know I can do it cleaner with more time. So I have all the products still at home. Do you want to give the blade another shot?
Yeah, I can give the blade another shot.
Okay, so I'll remake.
I'm going to use PLA instead of PETG though.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be using that, and people say don't use PETG.
Don't do it.
So apparently it's like it's stringy, and
he asked me 3 times. I was like, PLA.
You need to have PLA in order to print with PLA. All I have is PETG.
What is wrong with you? I'll yell at you more on stream. But all right. I know this is longer than our usual quick recap, but
you showed that, right?
Yes, I did. We can hold it again. Hold on.
So I couldn't remember. Oh, I get to hold it.
You get to hold it now.
I don't get to take it though. She did more work. She deserves to take this home.
You also know the planner, so you can order one.
Yeah, exactly.
So he will get one eventually, guys. It is glass. Yeah, I like their awards. We're working our way up, so hopefully I will be doing fan anime craftsmanship judging at master's level because my partner for that one has won multiple best in shows for craftsmanship.
Nice. Oh, that's a good partner for you then. Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do it with Connie. I wanted to go Trinity Blood, super hardcore. If we can place in masters then or higher, I will then be ready for us to be juried for ALA.
Okay.
Which do you do ALA?
I'll try for ALA, yeah.
Okay, so we're trying for ALA. So ALA is juried, so we have to watch for that stuff. We'll have to plan out everything else. And then you need to tell me as soon as summer gets here what we are doing. Because technically this is my dream baby. I woke up one morning and I immediately messaged Dante and I was like, La Fufu, we summon La Fufu. That's the skit.
Yes, and then it just came around that. I am 95% sure Expedition 33.
Okay. So I am going to be the crafting monkey. He's the prop monkey.
And this opens up a lot for me when it comes to props because each character has like 20 weapons.
Yeah.
And they're all uniquely designed.
So once I'm done with his, I don't know, it's not a closet cosplay. Once we figure out what you need for your gaming con.
Gender bend dizzy.
Yeah, there we go. I didn't know if you wanted to say it.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Once we plan out and I know what I need to do for you for that one, we need to start planning. I need to start playing. So I'll probably start streaming Expedition 33 in the next month so I know what I'm doing.
Play it on normal. Don't do easy. Easy's too easy. Clarissa did it on easy and it was too easy.
We'll see how long I last on normal.
Easy mode shouldn't be a thing.
Okay, we'll see how long I last in normal. Anyways, that will be my next gaming streams. Will probably be. I have it. I paid for it. It's mine. I just haven't had time to play it. So this took up a lot of time, and then I'll be returning to streaming normally scheduled stuff and crafting because I'll have to work on Trinity Blood. And then come summertime, we got to be full throttle, and this guy has to fly me out to his house to make things fit correctly because they are tailored.
Mm-hmm.
At least with gallery, like I purposely knew I could make it big and we can shrink you in. But it's tailored.
Yeah.
So luckily the wigs are easier. The wigs are a lot easier. They're not freaking anime.
Yeah, no antennas or anything like that.
Yeah, so.
All right, cool.
All right. See you guys on the flip side. We'll do a full debrief on Wednesday where we'll break down like everything in the construction book and then how we came up with the skit and then watch our skit and then hopefully we'll have
the recording, the official recording.
The official recording so we can kind of like pick out our favorites. But until then, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
See you later. Peace.